go, JT.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
Apparently they did not.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now Vick running the option left. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Throwing on second down. Vick got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 40.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
He's crazy. He's checking.
A first down carry for Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The pitch goes to Barkley. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I ain't spamming it. I just hit it once.
They'll try to run forward. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Vick readies to throw. That's to his running back, complete. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
You got evasive when that nigga's home?
Yeah.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Yeah, but it don't break, huh?
Oh, we can break that motherfucker. We can break that bit.
He's talking about that.
Here's Vick. And it's caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Quarter.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
Doing the ball break, nigga.
Intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best.
You got Eric
Never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk.
I know anybody use that, dude.
Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
We got charges in them, cuz.
Oh my God, we just had 4 times again. 4 times.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
You said what?
So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield.
Hell yeah.
They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh, I hate them flying out on, dude.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson options out left, and no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that'll make it 3rd down. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Ed Oliver in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Don't do it. Reconsider.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and run for it.
What? That was your magic play?
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
I should have juked, bro.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 2nd and 7, Vic.
They would have kind of like a dog.
Ooh,
ball with
Travis. Travis almost got it.
He tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Oh, I thought I brought it in.
Throw incomplete as well. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here goes Vic on 4th down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
Oh, this nigga fucking Saquon, bro.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Saquon Barkley, 63 yards, as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That nigga fast.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
But he didn't move with a game, bro.
You got your Tory up to 92 right now, Jay?
Nah, 90.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Take it.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run with the Hall of Famer Sayers.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Come on, now. What?
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Eluding the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Is on my Twitter?
Yeah, it popped up to your Twitter. Tell you the podcast.
Oh, it's on your Twitter.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Down. Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vick. Flush to his right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I don't got my escape artist, and niggas be catching him fast. Yeah.
Why you don't gotta say that?
If I had my, like I said, well, if I had my 93, boy, it'd be a whole different.
And the line to gain here is the 37
you said that nigga
on 3rd down.
Yeah, I saw him and Randy Moss to get this Aaron Donald I got.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Defensive game.
Quote unquote. That's a nice way of saying boring, bro.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Here's Michael Vick. He is going to find Hill here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
That was me.
Vick will look to throw on first down to Barkley on the check down. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the red zone now, Vick dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
No.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. To throw, Vick. Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this in intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A run at Sayers' right side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check 24, check 24.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Holt. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen. It turned into a really nice play.
Now Sayers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
That nigga Sayers ain't all that, dog.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Flushed out.
That nigga gonna be fast or something.
And that'll be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Yeah, I got fast with defense.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. He's got a first down and some at midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That nigga Cole take goddamn whole goddamn half.
I like the way niggas out, man. No homo.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed.
Just feel your pain, dog. They be making Mike Vick fumble off of a regular sack.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
He just let the ball go.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly.
Get to the hole to get to the outside. Hey, I would have been by that range.
Let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Oh, yeah. You see me, dog? You see me, dog? Still a work in progress, though. I'm just doing what I can right now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Vick, that's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. They'll run on first down. Barkley. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll go to Barkley again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On play action, Vick. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone.
There's so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field.
How did
and to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They run with Sayers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
For the 3.
You using that McCoin
Now Jackson on first down.
Yeah, I've been using it for the first time. Not the other one I told you about.
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So first and 10 now from the 30.
$2 million corner.
For how much?
From the gun, it's Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack.
$1 million.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack on first down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Proud of right now, because my offense,
one score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
My line is pretty good, and my running back is good. I need better receivers.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a throw from the left sideline, and he's got it. A gain there of 21 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Vic. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vic.
Oh, shit.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I was dead at the nigga, Chris.
I'm trash. His guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And
I thought that was a fumble. I swear to God.
He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he didn't fumble that. This nigga was dog tired. This nigga.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Can you be a man defense for 27 more seconds?
They'll look to throw.
Give me that.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That's good for 28 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left.
No, he took that.
And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Hell, Lamar, don't do me like that.
It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield. What would you do? What I would do is either hand it off inside
everybody balls and then get chopped up.
Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden
I never know what
first
direction
team to score
is with
wins,
the wind.
but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown will win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Flush to his right.
How did that not connect?
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of 40.
Lamar should have got level right. Wow, that should have got level.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. On the draw, it's Sayers.
I don't know why my dumb ass juicing to
That's the fucking ball. He jumped into me like leveled that nigga.
Boy, where would these guys get without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running right, this is Freeman. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Oh, man,
this drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Man, they're going to do it to us.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Third and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Now it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Ready? 54. Mike 54. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown. No! Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game.
That nigga would not drop the ball. Kept being smacked.
And then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Tired and
so that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brett.
That was tough.
Gotcha.
I think twice they got to meet his mom.
You trying to run duos?
I never played duos.
So do you?
Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds, we rocking over pearls. Can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets fuel? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio Kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spin. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously on the joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got it. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game has days, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crown. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all, keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets fuel? Of what kind?
Vic for 803. I ain't gonna lie, I want that Deion Sanders too, though. That's what I want.
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady. To the letter rock.
He joining up.
I ain't get no invite.
You got that, huh?
Yeah, I got it now.
Rocket fuel.
Damn, your defense cold.
This is how the ball I'm really proud of. Like my offensive speed. Ain't got no fucking moves. Nigga this fast.
I want that Melvin Gordon.
That nigga pretty decent. I don't see too many people in there. Everybody mainly got Saquon. Saquon, they like Bo Jackson.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go with Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here on the 50. Hey, you block over here. Say Alpha.
Rodgers going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
The running back is wide open. Right.
Oh, yeah. No, that's cool, bro. That shit stay where I see.
Slam. Kill. Hey, shoot.
I can't see the screen.
On first down, it's Allen. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Ah, yes, Reggie White. I remember when they first started calling him the Minister of Defense. It was back at the University of Tennessee, snuffing out plays like that. Did you see that tackle for a loss? I remember him turning around the LSU game in 1983 with a similar play. Reggie White, one of the all-time greats.
13-time Pro Bowler, Reggie White. On second and 11 now. Rodgers. Allen's got it, complete. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Move. 4 down. Check inside. Back one. Hey, box truck.
Now Rodgers. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
26. Hey, high 7.
Now a carry for Allen. And an alley to run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis's name comes up pretty fast, doesn't it? Tackles like that, just the tip of the iceberg when you start to talk about his talents.
He was their 2nd pick after the move to Baltimore. What was that, 96?
Yeah, 1996. Jonathan Ogden was the 1st.
And Ray Lewis also 2-time Super Bowl champion and the MVP of Super Bowl 35. Now a give, right side. It's Allen, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Hall of Famer, this is Gale Sayers. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback. that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a gregreat way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Double team Terrell Suggs.
36. Kill. Turn up.
A run. This is Sayers. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jackson options out left. 20. And now look at this. Big gain, the fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Watch twins. Watch the whip. Five.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Delta. Here we go.
To throw is Rodgers. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Allen, the intended receiver.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he slides to avoid the hit. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. They get the tackle, Marcus Gilbert. 2nd-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida.
It's
Now a give, running left, it's Sayers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On second and a long way to go. Jackson.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or they're...
And he's going to go down again. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay, a sack on the corner blitz.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Yeah, that's my fault.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Going to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What overall is Bobby Lang?
Throwing is Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what's on the slate. Things start out Thursday night. Kansas City at Denver, divisional battle.
Suddenly an interesting game. Kansas City having lost their last two, and Denver now playing defenses.
Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And an alley to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Oh,
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I was over here, nigga. No. I got comfortable in the wrong position.
Throwing again. Jackson.
Okay.
Now he's flushed out left. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
They just keep getting first. Did we get ball first or?
We got ball now.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
R2, L2, I swear.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Jackson now, escaping the pressure right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On the give, this is Sayers. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Yeah.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's go, D.
He finds Hopkins complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, yeah, Gilba?
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
Like
long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
To To try again after the sack. Jackson is going to fire one deep over the middle. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Von Miller in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
He'll go for it, bro. He's going to get a stop.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
It's harder when you got a quarterback, especially like Lamar Jackson.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check three. Good dash.
They'll run with Allen. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, 626. Go. Kill.
Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Look at that. No.
This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate where he throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run
he picked the block.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking.
Man, I was broadcasting and shit too. I got to stop the broadcast.